Welcome to the Time of Your Life with the Baltimore County Department of Aging. I'm your host, Ethel Rasmussen. As always, the Time of Your Life is about sharing resources for living your best life and dedicated to keeping you well informed about the programs and services that are exclusively designed for you. You can also connect with BCDA through the agency's multimedia platforms that include our website, Facebook, the Time of Your Life Digest, Flickr, and Map, as well as an abundance of printed resources. Connections to BCDA will keep you in the know, so please take advantage of the many options we offer. Today's show provides what you need to know about BCDA's upcoming annual family event, along with our agency's primary resource for supporting Baltimore's communities. Learn about BCDA's amazing Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit 5K run, 1 mile walk, an intergenerational event for all members of your family and friends too. Jason Youngblood of Cigna shares information about Cigna's long-term commitment to aiding BCDA in fostering and promoting health and wellness to Baltimore County's older adults. Cigna is the Run Walk's presenting sponsor as well as an advocate for fitness at any age. Our show concludes with what you need to know about BCDA's Information and Resource Office with Carrie Grafton, Supervisor of Maryland Access Point known as MAP at Baltimore County Department of Aging. Let's start the show by welcoming Kathleen Young, Programming Manager for OPAL, Baltimore County Department of Aging's Virtual Senior Center. Kathleen will share information about BCDA's 18th annual Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit 5K run, 1 mile walk, and how you can register to participate with your loved ones. Welcome to the show, Kathleen.
Thanks, Ethel. Thanks for having me today.
BCDA's Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit run walk is now in its 18th year. Can you tell us about this event?
Sure. So this fundraising event takes place every year, usually on the third Sunday in September. And this year's event will be held on Sunday, September 15th at CCBC Essex campus. The event starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we suggest arriving by 7:30 a.m. before we close the roads, which we use for our course.
We know that the Run Walk is a fundraiser. What programs are supported by this effort?
So most of the funding is used to support our state-of-the-art senior-friendly fitness centers. For centers that do not have a fitness center, it is used to support fitness classes. BCDA has 14 fitness centers, and last year most of the equipment was replaced due to the age and cost to repair older equipment. So over $400,000 was spent last year to upgrade the equipment in all of the fitness centers.
So the event has quite a few generous supporters. Can you tell us more about them?
Of course. So Van Dyke and Bacon Shoes has graciously been sponsoring our Fitness Pays door prizes for many years now. We raffle off $500 worth of gift cards at the end of the event. There is a $200 winner, and then there are 3 $100 winners. The first 1,100 registrants also receive a purple, we're going with the Ravens theme this year, technical long sleeve moisture wicking t-shirt. And continuing their longtime support of our event, Cigna, as you mentioned, is our presenting sponsor again this year. And at the time of us taping this show today, we are also grateful that Whiting Turner, Johns Hopkins Healthcare, Comcast, CCBC, Trip Wealth, they have returned as sponsors again for another year. And new this year to support our event is Maryland Relay, Wawa, and Atlantic Ballroom.
That's great. What booths or goodies can attendees expect to enjoy?
So we're welcoming back Baltimore Coffee and Tea. They'll be on site providing coffee and tea for everyone after the race. Maryland Relay will be providing healthy morning snacks. Hares is donating bags of chips, and Gershbeck's is also donating bananas and water. And then American Ballroom, who is new to our event this year, will have a vendor table at the event.
How can our interested viewers register to participate and learn more about the event?
Sure. So if anyone would like to participate in the event, you can stop by any of our 20 Baltimore County senior centers and pick up a registration form, and then you can mail in your payment or give it to your senior center director and they can send it in for us. You can also register online at Run Sign Up or Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit 5K. You can also register directly on that website, or you can download a paper copy of the registration form and mail it in with your payment. And we also accept day of registrations as well.
So the Run Walk is an intergenerational event, meaning that it's great for families and people of all ages. Please share what it's like for you bringing your own family.
So we love when families of multiple generations attend our event. This is an all ages event, and we have children, young children participating, and for some of them it's their first 5K that they've ever participated in. And we have folks as mature as 94 participating in our event. They either run or walk the 5K, or they walk the 1 mile course. If we're lucky to have great weather like we did last year, then it's a perfect family day. We have a DJ that plays upbeat tunes. Our personal trainer, Carolyn Cook, will help everyone warm up together and get ready for the day.
It's a heartwarming experience seeing people of the beautiful age of 85 and older to those young as a year old. Why is it important to host a run walk for each year?
The Run Walk is important first for its mission of supporting fitness among older adults, but also to provide an opportunity for families and friends to move together while supporting a good cause. The event encourages healthy fitness habits for all ages.
Kathleen, is there anything else that you would like to share?
We just hope to have a great turnout at our 5K Run Walk, and we hope to see some new faces this year and also some repeat folks that have supported this event for the last 18 years. And of course, I'm hoping for great weather again.
Every year I'm inspired to create memories while enjoying the day with my family and friends. Thank you for joining us to share information about BCDA's 18th annual Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit, Run Walk. I can't wait to see you and all the friendly faces there.
Thanks for having me on the show, Ethel, to promote BCDA's 18th annual Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit, Run Walk, and I hope to see everyone on the September 15th.
We're going to take a short break, but first, join approximately 8,000 mature adults who subscribe to BCDA's newspaper, The Time of Your Life Digest. Subscriptions are $5 annually for Baltimore County residents over 60 years of age and $7 for those under 60 who are Baltimore County residents or those residing in other areas. For subscriber information, please call 410-887-3050 or email digest@baltimorecountymd.gov.
It is always nice to have an excuse to spend time together. You don't need an excuse, you don't need an event, but it is helpful as busy as everybody is.
For me, it's really been a measure of sort of looking back on it, watching myself grow up, but it's one of these things like I grew up with. We've been doing it for basically as long as I can remember. Now I'm going to college next year, and it's been fun to have that as a fall time tradition.
Except that he might not come back this year in time for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we get to do it as as 3 generations out there, so we've got these pictures year after year. Almost 10 years. I want to say, and I think I had just started running, and so you invited me to come out and do it, and I said, oh well, we'll bring Leo, who at that point was probably like this tall. I would run the 5K, Leo would run the 5K, and then I would go back and catch up with him for the first couple of years and then run the rest of the way with him, because you did not like running. But what was really cool is, we've done some other races, but it was just a nice time where we would all drive up together. We'd get to spend the morning, we'd then hang out while they did the door prizes and announce the winners. So we just, we get to just spend the time. It was always a really positive atmosphere. Everybody's doing they've got music going, people doing stretching ahead of time. And then it wasn't one of these where people were doing crazy stuff where they're everybody's jostling for a position and then you're getting trampled when the thing starts. It was just a fun atmosphere. Everybody was super nice, and they loved seeing kids out there. And sometimes he was one of the few kids, and then other times one of the local running clubs would bring a whole bunch of kids. And so you have these different dynamics year to year.
We have plenty of exercise classes. I'm in 6 classes of 11, actually, 6 exercise classes. And I've gone down from 250 to 160, and I'm still losing weight because of all the exercise class. I can't run with my son or grandson, forget that. I've got too bad arthritis, but I can still do.
If it's a beautiful day, why not come? And you could even at least support your center if you only pay for the donation. You get a beautiful shirt, different color every year. Okay, why not at least come out If you don't want to walk, just support it. If you do want to walk or just be with other people, come on out, because socialization is so important to us at this age, especially if a spouse died or there wasn't one or your family's not nearby. A lot of people our age are lonely, and this is a great excuse to come out and be with others.
And it's fun to, watch her show him off.
Show them both off, not just him. Needless to say, I'm proud. What can I say?
Welcome back to the Time of Your Life. I'm now happy to welcome Jason Youngblood, Senior Director of Cigna's Behavioral Center of Excellence and Operations, to the show. He'll be sharing information about Cigna's long-term commitment to Baltimore County's older adults. Jason, welcome to the show.
Hi, Ethel. I'm so happy to be here with you. Cigna is really proud to once again sponsor the Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit, Run, Walk Challenge. We couldn't be more happy to support the Department of Aging to produce an event that really helps to celebrate fitness, community, and well-being.
For 13 years, Cigna has remained committed to the health and wellness of older adults as the presenting sponsor of Baltimore County's Department of Aging's Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit, 5K run, 1 mile walk. Can you talk about why it's important for Cigna to support events like the Run Walk?
Sure. At Cigna Healthcare, we're always looking for ways to support the vitality of our clients, our customers, and our communities. And this event gives us the chance to do just that. Baltimore County, through the government, the schools, the community colleges, the libraries, and etc., are very important client for Cigna Healthcare. In addition, we have so many relationships with seniors throughout the state and the county through our Medicare Advantage program. And then further, we have hundreds of Cigna employees like me who live here and work in Baltimore County. This really gives us an opportunity to come together, to join the community, to participate in the event, and really celebrate vitality and wellness.
Our health needs change as we age, but it's always important to remain physically active at any age. Cigna's support of the Run Walk is one example of the commitment to maintaining good physical health. Can you tell our viewing audience why?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's never too late or too early to get started on improving your fitness. But I was just chatting with my mom last night, who is now in her 70s. And she had polio when she was a child. And she has had to work harder just to have the ability to walk throughout the course of her life unassisted. And so I said a little thank you to her, just saying thank you very much. Your health and you being well is such a gift to me, and that I don't have to worry. And she reflected that me taking care of myself is also a gift. And it really did help me realize that our health is the best gift that we can give to all of those who care about us and to love us. As we age, that can become more and more difficult. As every decade goes by, naturally our bodies reduce the muscle mass, and we tend to replace that with extra fat. Some people call that like middle age spread. And so really it becomes more important, especially as we age, to think about how we continue to improve our bodies, to keep our muscle, to keep our flexibility. And we can do that through things like endurance activities, running, walking, swimming, anything like that. And then through also lifting weights. There are so many benefits. Not only does it reduce, perhaps the chance that you would fall because you wouldn't be balanced, but it does a lot of other things. It reduces depression. It helps connect us to other people. It improves memory. It helps us to be able to sleep. And I think we all know as we get older, sometimes sleeping can be more and more of a challenge.
Very true. Jason, what are some of the social benefits of attending an event like our Run Walk?
Yeah, I think for me, that's like my favorite part of an event like this. When I started at Cigna Healthcare 21 years ago, I was very overweight and had a sedentary lifestyle. And I was given an invitation to work out in the building's gym with a colleague. We've been working out every day together practically for the last 21 years, and we've even run this event together. And so for me, events like this really are about connection. And sometimes we don't feel like taking part in physical activity, but when you're doing it with other people, when you're connecting with others, that can reinforce wanting to be there and showing up. There is so many benefits from being there with other people. Loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes per day for our health. And so really being connected to others, celebrating with others, getting in sync with others really can boost your mood and your spirits and your energy.
As you know, the Run Walk is a fun event for families and people of all ages. We always enjoy hearing about personal experiences of the Run Walk. Can you talk about your favorite elements of the day for both you, your family, and perhaps your colleagues?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, this event is so well organized. I'm an introvert and I don't like to go to giant events that are just very loud and overwhelming and overcrowded. The event sponsors and production team, really they do it so nicely that you can be with other people, but it is not an overwhelming experience. I would say though, outside of that, seeing multiple generations together, seeing people there with their children and their grandchildren, all celebrating health and fitness really is inspiring. And many of my Cigna colleagues will be there as well with their family, with their grandchildren, and some of us will be there at the tables as well, giving out goodies and trinkets and meeting members of our community. So just the ability to come together and connect with others, definitely my favorite part, that energy that comes from all of that.
Jason, thank you for being on the show today. On behalf of the Department of Aging, thank you for Cigna's support and sharing your valuable time to discuss the Run Walk. I'll look forward to seeing you there.
Yes, me too. Thank you, Ethel.
In the vein of keeping connected, mark your calendars for No Senior Eats Alone Day on Thursday, September 12th. No Senior Eats Alone Day is a countywide initiative aimed at combating social isolation while offering a nutritious meal for seniors. Past years, we've partnered with dozens of restaurants, community centers, libraries, and faith institutions to offer free or discounted meals for seniors aged 60 and older. No Senior Eats Alone Day is a great opportunity to take a friend, a parent, a grandparent, family member, a lonely neighbor for a meal where all parties can benefit from delicious food and socialization while also saving a few dollars. For local restaurants interested in partnering with the Baltimore County Department of Aging for No Senior Eats Alone Day, please contact the Communications Office at 410-887-2002 or email sponsor BCDA at baltimorecountymd.gov. Next, we'll learn about Maryland Access Point or MAP, a statewide program keeping you connected to invaluable resources.
In the U.S., more than 1/3 of all available food goes uneaten through loss or waste. Wasting food is a waste of money. An average family of 4 loses nearly $1,500 to uneaten food each year. But you can reduce food waste at home with these 4 easy steps. Plan ahead. Before you go to the grocery store or order online, make a list so you don't buy more than you need. Serve smart. Portion control is good for your waistline and good for reducing plate waste. Love your leftovers. Pack leftovers in small portions in shallow containers. Mark the contents and date and refrigerate or freeze immediately. Compost, don't trash. Food in landfills produces harmful methane. You can recycle your food scraps in a home compost bin or at a local compost center. With every meal, you can save food, save money, and protect the environment. Learn more at this website.
The cost of living keeps rising. Healthy food can be expensive. That can be a problem if you have a limited income. Poor nutrition can make chronic health problems worse, or even increase your risk of falling. The Commodity Supplemental Food Program can help. Sometimes called the Senior Food Box, it provides a monthly delivery of items like milk, pasta, and canned meat. Wondering if you might qualify or not sure where to start? the National Council on Aging makes it easy. We help people like you find programs that can save you money. Visit benefitscheckup.org, a free, confidential site where you can learn more and get help. Qualifying for this program depends on your age and where you live. And that could be you. Find out today. Because we're on your side. Visit benefitscheckup.org to get started.
Welcome back to the Time of Your Life. Now we'll be discussing with Carrie Grafton, MAP Supervisor at Baltimore County Department of Aging, a vital community resource to connect you, Maryland Access Point of Baltimore County. Carrie, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start by talking about Maryland Access Point, known as MAP. What is MAP and why is it a service so important to BCDA's population?
So Maryland Access Point is the Department of Aging's information and referral program for older adults and people with disabilities. We're often seen as the gateway to the Department of Aging's services and programs.
Please share with our viewing audience the many services that MAP offers and the staff supporting the office.
So we have 6 full-time information and referral specialists, and most of our referrals are done over the phone, although we do provide in person at Bicota Senior Center and also email. But we're providing information and referrals to older adults, people with disabilities, their caregivers, professionals on various areas, including benefits, caregiver support, personal care, housing.
Can you provide a few examples of the type of inquiries MAP may receive, along with a few responses to demonstrate the range of calls the office supports?
So our team will screen callers for services and benefits that they may be eligible for to help assist with the challenging times. Some of these examples are federal and state funded programs like the Community Options Waiver or the Community First Choice program. Those programs aim to keep people in their homes and as independent as possible. There are also Baltimore County programs like our Senior Assisted Living Subsidy or our Community Outreach Specialists.
You mentioned that MAP provides phone screenings. Can you talk more about that?
So we will screen callers for the various types of benefits and programs they might be eligible for. Something like SNAP, which assists with purchasing groceries, property tax assistance, utility assistance, and then we'll explain how to apply. Often we'll mail by postal mail or email the application so that they can have them in front of them. They can always call us back with questions. We're also informing people about the various waiting lists that these programs may have, such as senior apartments. Depending on their situations, callers may be referred to the programs within the Department of Aging, or we have other community resources as well.
The loan closet is also an important service provided by MAP. What is an inquiry process for equipment, MAP's loan criteria, as well as the cost to borrow the equipment?
So the MAP office has a medical equipment loan closet where we loan out various pieces of medical equipment to Baltimore County residents who are age 60 or over. Some examples of these equipment is walkers, wheelchairs, shower seats or bathtub chairs, dressing aids. It's a free service. There is a deposit, a $25 deposit for wheelchairs and for rollators, which is a walker with like a seat and wheels. But that is totally refundable. And if a caller is requesting equipment that we don't currently have in our store, then we would refer them to other loan closets in the community. We do operate by an appointment basis only, so you need to call us and set up an appointment. Those slots do fill up, so call as soon as you know the items that you need.
Another important service is MAP's assistive technology demonstrations. Can you share information about the program and the type of technology available?
So we offer this free service for the public, and we can do this virtually or in person at the Bicota Senior Center. The purpose is to give families and individuals an idea of the accessible technology that could assist that person to remain as independent as possible. The technology could be for people who have low vision needs, if they need a different setup for eating, or maybe their dexterity is not good, so assistance with dressing tools so that they're able to do those things on their own.
For those seeking a BCDA speaker for a meeting, how should they connect with MAP?
Calling our office would be the first step. We would need information on the topic and when and where the speaker would be needed, as well as an approximate number of the audience. We would then attempt to connect a speaker from the Department of Aging who can best address the needs of that request.
For our viewers seeking information or resources, loan closet information, or assistive technology demonstrations, who should they contact?
They should contact the MAP office and call us at 410-887-2594.
And you also have an email that they can write to you as well.
Yes, they can reach us at aginginfo@baltimorecountymd.gov.
Can viewers request any other information from MAP?
Yes, a popular publication that we have is the Community Resources 2024. That's our annual regional publication. It's also available online at www.baltimorecountymd.gov/department/aging/publications-media.
Thank you, Carrie, for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
That's today's show. Thank you for spending your time with us. Please remember you can call the Department of Aging's information line called Maryland Access Point of Baltimore County or MAP at 410-887-2594 with questions pertaining to older adults and persons with disabilities. This show may also be viewed anytime on the internet at www.baltimorecountymd.gov/video with open captioning. That brings us to the conclusion of this edition of The Time of Your Life, a Mature Media Award winner, about the services and contemporary topics that keep you in the know. Until next time.
Oh, careful, dear. Loose leaves and scarves can easily catch fire.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
No, Dad, don't strain. Just put it in the burn pile here.
No, sweetheart. I don't want my pants to catch on fire. Fire should be contained and at a distance.
I'm just gonna move this a little bit closer.
No. Space heaters need space.
The curtains could catch fire.
How do you know all this stuff?
One scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
When the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
I'm relying on luck, but who knows if it'll be on my side.
When it comes to disasters and emergencies, it's not a matter of if, but when. Take control. 1. Assess your needs. 2. Make a plan. 3. Engage your support network. Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell.
You strive to live your best life. You grow, change, and thrive. But you may have questions along the way, especially as you age. Questions that the Elder Care Locator is ready to answer. The Elder Care Locator is your trusted ally, here to connect you to the support you need to age well at home. Whether it's assistance with finding transportation, healthy meals, or other resources in the community, a friendly, caring advisor is happy to help, and our connecting services are just a phone call away. The Elder Care Locator is a team of listeners who understand the challenges you face and can point you in the right direction. We're a gateway to trustworthy local experts in your community who can guide you on your journey to stay healthy, active, and engaged. The Elder Care Locator is here to help you live your best life with real people, real assistance, and real connections. 1-800-677-1116.